Have you ever seen a place so beautiful that it looks unreal? Almost like the earth is showing off. Today, you're about to travel across 20 of the most breathtaking places on the planet. Places that feel magical, untouched, and impossible to believe unless you see them with your own eyes. From glowing blue caves, to pink lakes, to mountains that look painted by the gods. Stay till number 1, because it's a place most people never even knew existed. Let's begin. 1. Banff National Park, Canada. Banff looks like nature opened Photoshop and set saturation to maximum. With turquoise lakes like Lake Louise and Moraine Lake, surrounded by snow-covered peaks, this is pure visual magic. The water is so clear and colorful because of rock flour, tiny particles from glaciers that reflect sunlight. In summer, the valleys glow green, while in winter, the entire landscape turns into a serene, white wonderland. Banff is home to grizzly bears, waterfalls, and dense pine forests that smell like fresh earth after rain. Whether you're hiking, paddling, or simply staring at the horizon, Banff makes you feel small in the most beautiful way, like you were invited into nature's private kingdom. 2. Santorini, Greece. Santorini is where romance meets geology. This island was shaped by a massive volcanic eruption, creating dramatic cliffs rising over a sparkling blue sea. Whitewashed houses cling to the cliffs like pearls, glowing golden during sunset. One of the most famous sunsets on Earth. The narrow stone streets, blue-domed churches, and flowery balconies make every angle picture-perfect. What makes Santorini magical is the color contrast, the deep blue Aegean, white buildings, and volcanic black or red beaches. Whether you're on a rooftop cafe, exploring Oya, or sailing along a caldera formed thousands of years ago, Santorini feels like a dream you don't want to wake from. 3. The Maldives. The Maldives is the closest thing to paradise humans have discovered. Imagine stepping out of your room directly into crystal clear water filled with colorful fish and glowing coral. This island nation is made of 1,200 tiny islands floating in the Indian Ocean, many with water villas, where the sea becomes your bedroom view. The sand is white and soft like powder, and the water changes shades from turquoise to deep blue depending on sunlight. Snorkeling feels like entering another universe. Sea turtles, manta rays, and bright tropical life everywhere. Nights are equally magical with bioluminescent beaches that glow like stars under your feet. The Maldives is nature's gentle whisper. Relax, breathe, and let the ocean heal you. 4. Zhangjiajie National Forest Park, China. Zhangjiajie looks like a landscape straight out of a fantasy movie because it actually inspired the world of Pandora in Avatar. Imagine thousands of towering sandstone pillars rising through misty clouds, some as tall as skyscrapers. These formations were shaped over millions of years by erosion, wind, and temperature changes. When fog surrounds the area, the pillars appear to float in the air, creating an almost supernatural scene. Ancient forests, glass bridges hanging over deep valleys, and cable cars drifting above the cliffs add even more drama. The sound of wind whistling between the stone pillars and the sight of eagles circling above make you feel like you're standing in a mythical world. Zhangjiajie isn't just beautiful, it's otherworldly. 5. Bora, French Polynesia. Bora is often called the jewel of the Pacific, and when you see it, you instantly understand why. The island is surrounded by a calm, turquoise lagoon protected by a coral reef, making the water unbelievably clear. In the center rises Mount Otomanu, a dramatic volcanic peak covered in lush green vegetation. Overwater bungalows sit peacefully on the lagoon, allowing you to jump straight into the warm, shallow sea. Colorful tropical fish, stingrays, and gentle sharks glide under your feet. Sunsets turn the sky golden, pink, and purple in slow motion. Bora Bora is not just a destination, it's an emotion. It's the feeling of slowing down, breathing deeply, and admiring a piece of earth that seems designed for pure joy. 6. Cappadocia, Turkey. Cappadocia is one of the most surreal places you'll ever see. The landscape is filled with strange rock formations called fairy chimneys, shaped naturally over thousands of years. But the true magic happens at sunrise, when hundreds of colorful hot air balloons rise above the valleys. The sky becomes a floating rainbow, and the sun paints the rocks gold. Ancient cave houses, underground cities, and churches carved into cliffs show how people have lived here for centuries. Walking through Cappadocia feels like exploring another planet. At night, the sky is so clear you can see thousands of stars while staying in boutique cave hotels. Cappadocia combines natural beauty, history, and fantasy in a way that leaves every traveler speechless. 7. Patagonia, Argentina, and Chile. Patagonia is raw, powerful, untouched earth. It's where giant glaciers meet turquoise lakes, where sharp mountain peaks slice the sky, and where the winds are so strong they sculpt trees sideways. Torres del Paine and Mount Fitzroy are two of Patagonia's iconic landmarks, enormous granite formations that glow orange during sunrise. Lakes like Lago Pejoy and glaciers like Perito Moreno create a world that feels ancient and eternal. Wildlife roams freely. Guanacos, condors, pumas, reminding you this is nature's kingdom, not ours. Every landscape looks dramatic and oversized, as if Earth decided to go all in on beauty. Patagonia teaches one lesson: the world is far more wild and magnificent than we imagine. 8. Seychelles. Seychelles feels like a secret paradise sculpted by nature's best artist. Beautiful granite boulders, crystal clear beaches, and lush palm forests give the islands a unique mix of elegance and wildness. Anse Source d'Argent, often called the world's most photographed beach, looks almost too perfect to be real. The water is shallow, warm, and glowing turquoise, while giant smooth rocks create a dreamlike backdrop. These islands are home to rare birds, giant tortoises, and coral gardens teeming with sea life. Whether you're kayaking through clear lagoons, hiking through virgin forests, or relaxing under palm shade, Seychelles has a magical, slow rhythm that makes every moment feel peaceful. It's the kind of place that stays in your memory forever. 9. Iceland, land of fire and ice. Iceland is Mother Nature's laboratory. Nowhere else on Earth will you find volcanoes, glaciers, black sand beaches, and waterfalls all in one place. Standing at Skogafoss or Seljalandsfoss feels like watching a legendary force in motion. Roaring water crashing onto emerald moss. In winter, the northern lights swirl across the sky like green and purple paint strokes. Drive a few hours and you'll find Isis shooting boiling water into the air. lava fields stretching into the horizon, and ice caves glowing electric blue. Iceland's landscapes constantly change with the weather, giving every visitor a unique experience. Whether you're relaxing in the Blue Lagoon or hiking across vast glaciers, Iceland makes you feel like you're exploring a young, living planet still shaping itself. 10. Great Barrier Reef, Australia. The Great Barrier Reef is the largest living structure on Earth. So big, it can be seen from space. Spread across 2,300 kilometers, it's a kingdom of coral, color, and marine life. When you dive or snorkel here, you enter a world more vibrant than any movie. Coral gardens glow in shades of pink, purple, yellow, and electric blue. Sea turtles glide gracefully, clownfish dart between anemones, and massive manta rays fly underwater like gentle giants. Every part of the reef feels alive and harmonious. But it's also a reminder of our responsibility, as this natural wonder is fragile and constantly changing. Visiting the Great Barrier Reef is not just an adventure, it's a privilege. 11. Swiss Alps, Switzerland. The Swiss Alps are the definition of postcard beauty. Towering snow-capped peaks rise above green valleys dotted with wooden cottages and peaceful lakes. Trains glide through mountains, crossing bridges that seem suspended in the sky. Villages like Zermatt, Lauterbrunnen, and Grindelwald feel like storybook towns designed to calm your soul. In summer, the hills explode with colorful wildflowers, while winter transforms everything into a sparkling snowy paradise. The majestic Matterhorn stands like a stone king overlooking everything. Whether you're skiing, hiking, or simply sipping hot chocolate while watching clouds drift across mountains, the Swiss Alps give you a sense of calm and wonder that few places can match. 12. Lake Como, Italy. Lake Como is elegance wrapped in nature. Nestled between dramatic mountains and charming Italian villages, the lake glows silver blue under the sun. Luxury villas with blooming gardens line the shore, and tiny boats glide slowly across the calm water. Towns like Bellagio, Varenna, and Menaggio look like paintings. Narrow stone streets, colorful houses, and flowers everywhere. The mountains reflect perfectly on the lake at sunrise, creating a mirror that feels magical. Celebrities and royalty love this place, but its true beauty lies in its peaceful atmosphere. Lake Como is where time moves slower, meals taste richer, and every view feels cinematic. 13. Petra, Jordan. Petra is not just beautiful, it's astonishing. Hidden between rose-red mountains, this ancient city was carved entirely out of stone over 2,000 years ago. Walking through the narrow, sick canyon feels like entering a secret world. Then, suddenly, the treasury appears, a giant, intricate monument carved into a cliff, glowing pink under the sun. Petra was once a powerful trade hub, and its enormous tombs, temples, and pathways still echo with history. At night, thousands of candles illuminate the canyon, making Petra feel mystical and timeless. It's a place that proves human creativity can stand proudly beside nature's wonders. 14. The Grand Canyon, USA. The Grand Canyon isn't just a landscape, it's time carved into stone. Stretching 446 kilometers across Arizona, this massive canyon reveals over 2 billion years of Earth's geological history. When sunlight hits the layered cliffs, the colors shift from gold to red to deep purple, almost like the canyon is breathing. Standing at the rim, you feel tiny, humbled, and awestruck all at once. The Colorado River snakes through the canyon, shaping its rugged beauty over millions of years. Whether you view it from Desert View, hike down to Phantom Ranch, or watch the sunrise from Mather Point, each angle looks like a different masterpiece. The Grand Canyon is a reminder of how powerful, patient, and artistic nature can be. 15. Plitvice Lakes National Park, Croatia. Plitvice Lakes is a living watercolor painting. 16. Crystal clear lakes spill into each other through cascading waterfalls, creating layers of turquoise pools. Wooden pathways let you walk right over the water, giving the sensation of floating through nature. In spring, everything is bright green. In autumn, the forests glow orange and red, and winter covers the waterfalls in magical ice formations. The sound of splashing water follows you everywhere, and the lakes are so clear you can see fish swimming below. Plitvice feels untouched, peaceful, and enchanted, like a fairy tale forest brought to life. Every turn reveals a new shade of blue, making it one of the most photogenic places in Europe. 16. Palawan, Philippines. Palawan is often called the last frontier, and when you see it, you'll understand why. Towering limestone cliffs rise straight out of emerald green water, creating dramatic landscapes found nowhere else in the world. El Nido and Coron offer lagoons so clear you can see the ocean floor like you're looking through glass. Hidden beaches, caves, shipwrecks, and vibrant coral reefs make Palawan feel like a treasure island waiting to be explored. The sunrises are gentle and pink, while the sunsets explode with orange and purple. Whether you're kayaking through Secret Lagoon, snorkeling around coral gardens, or cruising between giant limestone walls, Palawan feels untouched, raw, and unbelievably stunning. 17. Fiordland National Park, New Zealand. Fiordland is New Zealand's wildest masterpiece, a place where mountains rise straight from the ocean and waterfalls tumble down cliffs taller than skyscrapers. Milford Sound and Doubtful Sound are the stars here, with mist drifting across dark waters and dolphins swimming alongside boats. Rain creates hundreds of temporary waterfalls, turning the mountainsides into flowing silver curtains. Dense rainforests cover the valleys, and clouds cling to the peaks like soft blankets. Fiordland feels ancient, dramatic, and untouched, as if you've traveled back to a time before humans existed. Every moment here is cinematic, especially when the sunlight breaks through the mist and illuminates the fjords in golden light. 18. Kyoto, Japan. Kyoto is beauty expressed through harmony and tradition. In spring, thousands of cherry blossoms turn the city into a pink dream. In autumn, fiery red maple leaves transform temples and gardens into breathtaking scenes. Golden temples like Kinkakuji shimmer beside peaceful ponds, while bamboo forests in Arashiyama sway gently with the wind. Kyoto's charm lies in its simplicity. Wooden tea houses, quiet stone paths, and rivers reflecting lantern light at night. Every corner feels like poetry in motion. This is a place where natural beauty and human culture blend seamlessly, creating moments that stay with you long after you leave. 19. Victoria Falls, Zambia and Zimbabwe. Victoria Falls is one of the most powerful natural spectacles on Earth. Known as the smoke that thunders, the falls stretch more than a kilometer wide, sending roaring water crashing into a deep gorge below. The massive spray creates rainbows that hover constantly in the sky, adding a magical touch to the thunderous scene. During certain seasons, you can swim in the Devil's Pool right at the edge of the waterfall. An experience that blends fear and beauty. The surrounding rainforest stays lush and green year-round because of the mist. Victoria Falls is nature's raw strength, displayed in its most breathtaking form. 20. Antarctica. Antarctica is the most untouched and surreal place on the planet. It feels like stepping onto another world. Endless white landscapes, towering blue icebergs, and silence so deep it echoes in your mind. The snow glows under the sun, and the water reflects massive ice formations like mirrors. Penguins waddle in colonies, seals rest on floating ice sheets, and whales glide through the icy waters. Antarctica's beauty comes from its purity. No cities, no noise, just nature in its raw, powerful form. Visiting this frozen wilderness changes you. It's a reminder of how beautiful and fragile our Earth truly is.